Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to the ILR PC Championships here at the Brazilian Grand Prix today for round number 20. It is the penultimate round of the season in Interlagos. A lot of tracks, a lot of races decided the championship, including 2008, where the Is That Glock moment happened, if I remember, where we thought that Massa was going to win the championship, but it turned out Hamilton won the championship. So, yeah, and there was also some great races in F1 2012 where Sebastian Vettel took one of his titles, and that was a very good race as well. One of the races of the decade, which I really enjoyed, and lots more other things. Now, I'm not usually the one introducing the PC League. No sign of Racebug today. His internet is gone, I don't know. I don't have a clue, so hopefully he can join me when he can, but at the moment it is just me. I am Jess, and I will be covering all the action here for the ILR PC League. So luckily he's got the images for me, which is great news, so I can still talk about the images. So first of all, we're going to go through the standings. So the standings as of last week. Now, as you probably know, Shadow was crowned champion pretty much ages ago, so he is on 304 points. Recruits it in second. Aidenator in third place. We've got Lemon in fourth place with 141 points, and we got Plexit in fifth place with 105 points, and we got Infamous, our highest reserve, on 96 points, joint with J. Carl on 96 points. 8th place is Iceman with 91 points. 9th place is Ike Utley with 75 points. 10th is another one of our reserves, JSR, with 62 points. BSR Bird in 11th with 61. And we got 12th Entity 43, 13 Normans 42. And we got our two reserves in 14th and 15th of Dadland and Higsy. We got Kai in 60 with 32 points as well. 17th is Rocky with 30 points. 18th is Cryptic, one of our reserves. 19th is Ray Ray with 26 points. And 20 is Junior, one of our reserves, with 26 points also. Now, looking through the Constructors' Championship, we've got Renault that's leading the Constructors. I do believe they're Crown Constructors, I'm not entirely sure. We'll need to do the math properly. With McLaren in second. We've got Red Bull Racing in third. Williams in fourth. Alfa Romeo fifth. Racing Point in sixth. Mercedes seventh. Haas eighth. Ferrari ninth. And Red Bull in 10th. Now, we are about to get underway with qualifying, so I hope you guys are all ready for the action. Now, I need to mute this for a second, which I will do just to make sure, and I will do that as well just to make sure that we have everything covered. I did have to set the stream up last minute, so things were a bit last minute today, but hopefully we're still able to give you an entertaining stream anyway. So the buttons are working, life is good. So are you guys ready? We are going to get started. So, 16 drivers today, which is better than nothing, I guess. We had a full lobby last week, which was great to see, and it was an absolutely fantastic race around the United States. It provided so much action. Someone did a one stop, and then they didn't pit until the end. I do believe that was JSR, and that was absolutely amazing. Great to see, and I really enjoyed that. So to be honest, I don't know why I'm controlling it with my keyboard. I've got my controller. There we go. So our current poles man is Aidenator in a McLaren with a 108.1, closely followed by Julian, who just popped himself onto the line with a 108.3. Now, my phone with my notes in is gone on the floor, so let me get it. Because I want to be accurate with my notes, you see. Now, we got a few people on their outlaps, so I want to follow at least someone on a hot lap. Now, usually when I commentate on hot laps, usually they bin it. So I don't want that to happen yet. So, he's past John Cal now. So, we are going to go through a lap with him. So, we're going to go on board with him. So, you're going to go in the start finish straight, full ERS mode, take the shortest run to the line as you possibly can. And then you're going to go down to third gear here, then up to fourth, and then into the center S's. It divides the two longest straights on the circuit. And you're going to probably wait until turn 4 to make an overtaking move today. Don't worry if you miss the apex slightly, because you'll be able to hit it into turn 4. Now going on to up the hill, which is the Desega de Logo. I think that's what it's called. And then past Faruda. And there were 3 cars taken out of that corner in the 2009 race. So that provided so much action there. Then go to the right hand side, kissing your curb like your favourite granny. It's called Duck's Beak apparently in Portuguese, the Bico de Pato. And then you're going to go towards Young Cow to complete the final set of corners. 5th gear, 6th gear, 7th gear, all the way up into 8th gear. And he's going to come across the line now, and it is a 108.868 for Gerber Band. I think that is validated, so it puts him there. So pretty much everyone has set a lap time. Now, I hope you guys get involved in the chat as much as possible, because we would like to. We would like to see you guys get involved in the chat. So, yeah, I am going to check if the stream's still live, because I have a think I might be talking to myself. No, I'm not talking to myself, and it's all good. It is all good. Jobs are good. Now, strategy. Now, I don't know the strategy much around Brazil, but I remember last time there was a few people possibly opting for the 2-stop. It might work, but soft to mediums is doable around here. The tyre deg around this circuit is not as bad as like we saw with Mexico and USA, where quite a lot of people in this league did 2-stops. Well, they were going to do 2-stops until the rain happened. I'm actually going to check in a minute to see if we have any threat of rain, because I think we're having a bit of a curse of that at the moment every time I'm in the box. Now, Jack Seppo, I haven't seen him in a long time. He's back, so that's good news. In the Renault. I do believe he's on his in-lap at the moment, though. Yes, he is. So, he'll probably make his way to the pits pretty soon as well. I'm just thinking, is anyone else that could be on a faster lap? Oh, Julian will be about to start a lap soon. He's been impressed. Well, to be honest, I hope he gets a good result today. He's really fast on the circuit. He's won a few races on this circuit. So, to be honest, there's not much pressure for him. Actually, there's a bit of pressure for him. Now, for those of you that are wondering why Shadow, also known as Jake, is not setting a lap. Now, he told me he's going to start last. He's going to start last because he's obviously won the championship and he's got nothing to lose. So, that's why he's going to start in last place. So, that should prove to be interesting. You'll probably do a Hamilton or a Verstappen or something like that. Cruz is who's in second place in the championship. He is about to is he about to finish his lap? I don't know. He's getting a tow from the Renault from Jack Sefo as Jack Sefo goes to the pits. So 108, yeah, that is, or it might be invalidated actually. I couldn't really tell because he was using a lot of his ERS there. So that could really come into play. Now I'm checking Discord at the same time just to double check to see if Racebug's internet is back, but I doubt it is. But oh well, it happens. It happens. Last minute issues come. I think the main times I fill in for a commentator, streaming wise, is when their internet has died. So yeah, that's kind of like a common thing for me, really. So Cruzit, I expect to do well in this race, but he hasn't set a lap. So I'm guessing if he's not careful, he probably might want to do a one-shot qualifying, which is probably what he's going to do anyway. So we've got a few people in the chat. We've got Mr. Jack Gunnin in the chat. Nice to see you, Jack. We've got Sepik Squirrel, Kotsume, and we've got Onyx. How are you doing, guys? I think I probably butchered some of your guys' names, but never mind. I do believe his Chris is going again. Oh, Julian, 107.9, the first person out of all 16 drivers to go into the 107s. I thought we could see someone go to the 1.6s, I don't know, but I'm not a top tier driver, so I don't know what the best lap is around here. So that's good. So if I look at the gap between first and second, if I go on to gap, there we go. That is 2 tenths per second, so he's been doing very well. And yeah, Chris in the pit lane. Aidenator, he's on a lap now. Can he challenge the racing point of Julian? I think I must have said Force India at some point in the stream. So, I do apologise. I do apologise. And, what about my PP? What? What are you on about? PP? Pole position? Is that what it is? Pole position? I'm getting confused. I think PP means pole position. I don't know. But I think that's what Onyx was trying to say in the chat. Oh, profile picture. Oh, that looks sick. That looks sick. Oh, my God. The dog phase is gone to YouTube. Anyway, enough about dog faces. Let's get back to the stream. So, Aidenator, can he beat? He did improve. All 12,000 of a second. Wow. That is a big improvement. Yes, I know, JSR. I'm an idiot. Now, Lawman's is back this week, which is good news in the racing point. So, I think I'm just trying to figure out which cars I'm missing. We've got, I don't know, really. I can't really tell. But Marky Mark is a full-time driver. I didn't realise that last week. And Marky Mark did point that out to me earlier. And I was like, oops, I shouldn't really be doing that. Now, Lawman's, he's going into the pit lane. I think quite a few people are going to the pit lane. What about Jack Sefo? Yeah, Jack Sefo's on a lap. He's improved by 1/10 of a second. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. As he goes past Young Cow as well. Interestingly, he's balancing between 4th mode of ERS and 5th mode of ERS. So he comes across the line now. What lap does he set? It is a 109.055. That puts him in P12. I think that's an improvement anyway. And I think that's the only person that's on a lap. J. Cole actually could be on one. He's improved by 18 thousandths. Oh, a bit of a slide there. Oh, that's probably there. That's invalidated now. I think I did commentate. Yeah, I've commentated cursed on J. Cole. You have nothing else but me to blame on that one. So, I do apologise about that. So, yeah, hopefully he has enough time to go into the pit lane. Oh, my God. I feel bad for keeping commentators cursing people. But anyway, we got one of the Toro Rossos of Super GR. He haven't had good results as of yet. So, I really hope he comes on true form soon. Because, personally, for me, I like to see an underdog do well. And Super GR is one of those underdogs in the league. And then when he gets good results after the stream, I'm like, yes. But I'm trying to avoid bias in this stream, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, I'm just trying to keep an eye on it. And I think he's on his outlap. Yeah, he's on his outlap as well. Who else is on his outlap? We've got Cryptic as well. Cryptic is still reserve, or he might be full-time. But on the standings, it said he's reserve. And he's been doing brilliant with himself in quali. So we'll see if he does the same. And we got Jake in the chat. Hey, hey. Nice to see you. Good luck in the race, mate. Why did I say mate? I do not know. But anyway, Cryptic, he's about to start his final lap. Oh, he might have time for 2 more laps, actually. If he balances the ERS mode right. If he keeps it on between a mode balance of about 3 or 5, then he should be absolutely fine. But he's still on 5, and I think he was on 5 before. He's using quite a bit, actually. He needs to... I think lifting and coasting can help save a bit of ERS as well. I personally don't like ERS on this game. I liked it on the 2018 game, but I definitely do not like it on this game. As do a lot of people. But, you know. And it's quite hard for me to manage, because obviously I've also got to manage the fuel as well. So it's just like, crazy. Crazy. Right. Cryptic. He's looking really fast. Let's see how he is in Sector 2. Let's see how he can improve on his best. He goes up the hill. Galbavan is out of the session. 1/10, I think I saw Cryptic improve too. So, can he beat his rivals? We've got Lawman's in P3. Aidenator P2. Julian P1. Can he beat any of them? No. 1 at 8.3. So, was it... Yeah, it was validated. He's 3 temps down on our pole man. So he stays 4th. We got Aidenator Lawman, we got Kai Bacchini, and we've got Rocky, Entity, Jacksepho and Marky Mark all out on their outlaps. And I do believe Black Panther won't have time to go again. Onyx says to Jake, don't you dare to crash. Well, to be honest, Onyx, I hope nobody crashes. I hope no. But well, I'm actually going to touch wood because I know I don't believe in superstitions, but, you know, I've got to do something. Right, so it is the calm before the storm here in Brazil. It is chance for everyone to get in their last laps. Kai just gone past the Selling Rest. What about Aidenator? Aidenator is going past turn 4 into turn number 5. So he's furthest on a lap. What about Julian? Julian's about to start his lap. Oh, he's just started. Cryptic is about to start his lap. Archie is about to start his lap. So I'm just going to keep an eye and see who to watch first. Cryptic, I think... oh, Aidenator's so down. Okay. I hope he was on his outlap. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about that one. I'm seeing... is Kai furthest on the lap? Yes, he is. Let's follow Kai, actually. As he's improved his sector 2 by 1/10. So he's found some time in that middle sector. Let's see if he can find time in that final sector. Will this be good enough to get into the top 3? Or will he stay in 5th place? 4th place for the youngster. We got Aidenator in P2. Julian is going towards Young Cal. Now Jacksepho has retired from the race. And, oh, I thought Julian was going to go into the pits there. He did a bit of a dummy. So Julian, he doesn't improve, but it's still enough for pole at the moment, unless his teammate Lawmans can do any better. We got Archie on the lap as well, but I think Lawmans is closer to finishing, so we're going to follow Lawmans. So here comes Lawmans across the straight. He's looking very good. I didn't see how he improved on that second sector, so I might be not been paying attention, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Lawmans P3. So he only improves by 13 pounds, so he improves by time, not by position. Archie P7. That's it then. So your pole man is Julian, followed by Aidenator, then Lawmans. I do believe it's Kai's best qualifying of the season in P4, so well done to him. A great qualifying session. I've noticed in other leagues as well, he's been very much improving on his qualifying pace at the moment, so hopefully he will improve in the race as well. And Aidenator keeping his consistent P2 as well. I'm sure he will want to beat June to the line. So let's go through your order. So Julian on pole. Well, only 12,000 per second, so props to the top 2 for making it good. Lawmans P3, Kai Pacini in 4th, Cryptic in 5th place, Archie in 6th, Rocky in 7th, Entity in 8th, Galbaran in 9th, Black Panther in 10th. And we've got J. Cole, Jacksepho, Marky Mark, Supergia, and Cryptic's rounding up your qualifying squires. Then we got Jake, who did not set a lap time. I think Fruitits did not set a lap time either. So the top 2 are starting from the back of the grid, as in top 2 of the championship. Bring it on. Bring it on. I don't know why it says Jake on my Steam instead of Shadow, but there we go. That's what happens. But I can't be bothered to reset the Steam names. So, looks like it's going to be a dry race, unless they tell me otherwise. So this is going to be interesting. We did get a surprise weather front. It started nice and sunny actually in USA last week, and then it got really dark. You can see the very dark clouds as well. So we could see the same today. Jake, can you give us a rundown of the weather, please? I know it might be a bit delayed for you, but if you can tell me, that'll be great. Or if any driver can tell me if they're in the chat what weather it is, please. It's probably likely going to be a dry one. I haven't commentated on many Brazil races that are wet throughout my time in league racing, so that's a good thing for the drivers, I think. I don't think I have commentated on the wet race, so tonight's not going to change that. So we're about to go with the formation lap then. So for those of you that are new to league racing, you'll have to start on the same tyre that you qualified on if you qualify inside the top 10. So everyone on the top 10 will be starting on the soft compounder tyres. Then we got Jayco and Marky Mark also opting for the softs as well. Outside the top 10, because obviously they get free choice of tyres. And oh, someone's already binned it in the formation lap already. We got Mercedes. We almost binned it into the wall. Lovely. And we got Jacksepho on the hards. Now let me go on board with Jacksepho actually. There we go. There's Jacksepho. I'm intrigued because I don't think many people are going to use the hards unless they get involved in an incident. So I'm quite shocked. But I'm guessing he doesn't want to take that risk, which is fair enough. But you never know. We may see the ultimate strategy work. So he'll be on softer tyres towards the end. And then we've got Superior GR, Krutsit, and Jake on the mediums. Not surprised for those three starting on the mediums. They're right at the back. They can claw their way through the field as the soft tyres start to die from the other guys. So that is a not a bold move, but a smart move from the bottom three. So I'm not going to get my predictions today because I'm rubbish at predictions. And yeah, my predictions usually turn out wrong. Now I need to check if my mic is working, which it is, which is good news. Good news. So the AI control is coming on right now. 36 laps of fun. The penultimate round. Nothing to fight for this week, so they're just going to go out there, have some fun. It is a good turnout despite the fact that championships have been decided. So, you know, it is great to see them, you know, wanting to race. They want to improve because you never know. We could see some of these guys in F1 esports in the future. So waiting on the Shadow to complete the last spot on the grid. There he goes. So we got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights in Brazil. And we are underway. We got a pretty decent start from the top two. Julian and Aidenator. Great start from him, but Julian's already starting to pull away quite nicely. Normans has dropped back to bit as well. Kai Bacini getting a brilliant start. He's up into P3. And Normans is being challenged by Cryptic into the centre asses. Normans is having a difficult start, but then can Cryptic hold on to the outside? He's going to try to going into turn 4, but doesn't look like he can. So Normans is back up to almost where he started. And Julian and Aidenator having a battle for the lead. They're going side by side into turn 5. It's a really risky move between these two. Can Julian hold Aidenator off? At the moment, he can. So Julian is in the lead. We got some incidents. We got Archie has had a bit of issues. I do believe Archie was the one who spun in the formation lap, so he had a bit of an off. Marky Mark, I think, has dropped it down to P14. And Black Panther P10. Lawman's has dropped down to P5 again, so not the best to start from Lawman's. Now, meanwhile, Jake is already up into P11, so I'm not surprised about Jake, to be honest. Now, I'm not going to see the positions until they all cross the lines. It's going to be very confusing. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I don't know when it cut for you. I am not entirely sure about that. Oh, my word. I was commentating on some great battles as well, and it just muted on me. Typical. Can you let me know when it muted, please? That would be great. Oh, no. That's so annoying. That's very annoying. I do apologise. Now, it's a shame I don't have a dual screen as well. That is frustrating. That is frustrating. Probably my legs. If anyone can tell me if it happens again, that would be great. So, all Jack's foes had a spin as well. So, yep, he's had a bit of an off. So, the top two are really starting to pull away from the rest of the field now. It just goes to show that those two are quite fast on this game. I did predict Julia's going to do Julian. I nearly called him Julia. That's because I have a team member called Julia in my team, so that's probably why. But yeah, Julian and Aidenator are doing brilliantly. So, yeah. We're already on to almost lap 4. If someone can let me know if you can hear me, that would be brilliant. Hopefully keep my mind at rest. And meanwhile, Cryptic is looking very racy against Kai Bacchini. Kai Bacchini's going to defend from the outside. Oh, Julian spun. Julian spun. Oh, no. Julian's had enough again. What has happened? What has happened to Julian? My, oh, my. That was... I only saw the aftermath of that, but that didn't look pretty at all. So, Aidenator's going to come through. Oh, Kai Bacchini's gone off as well. So, it looks like Cryptic's going to get very close onto Kai's gearbox pretty soon as well. Both of these two doing absolutely brilliantly. Cryptic doing a much better job, I think, keeping his tyres up to temperature more than Kai, I think. That's probably why his pace is much better than his at the moment, but... I'm not going to jinx things here, so I'm not, because I know people are going to be like, yes, don't you dare jinx. But yeah, I can't remember when I muted. But yeah. So, Supercharge Award. Now, these PC guys, I don't do it when Ruben's around. Usually because I forget. But since I'm on my own, I get to do it. So, Supercharge Award this week goes to Jake. What a surprise. Not really. Jake has gained 7 positions. He's gained the most positions after the end of lap 4, so he gets the lovely Supercharge Award. What surprise for that? Absolutely nothing. Just the pride of you getting the Supercharge Award, to be honest. So, yeah, we got some interesting battles for JCar and Entity merging as well. We also got Jake and Rocky at the back as well. Both of the Haas cars doing brilliantly, I must say. And this is great to see the battling emerge. There's battles going everywhere. Let me get the tyres up actually again. Julian he's got a mountain to climb, literally. I mean, I swear, most races I've seen Julian start pole, he bottles it when I commentate on him. Is it just me? Is it just a curse or something? I don't know. I really don't know. Ah, Julian. Right, so the battles are starting to die down a bit, apart from Rocky and Jake. Rocky is matching up to the pace of Shadow, actually, so I won't be surprised if Rocky challenges for a move into turn 1. So we're going to see. We also got Cryptic on Kai as well, but Jake holds on very well. But a little bit of a lock-up from Jake, actually, going into turn 1. Now, let's jump back to see if Cryptic can make a move on Kai. Doesn't look like... Actually, he's going to try. He's going to try and go for a move, but he doesn't do it. So let's go back on board between Jake and Rocky. So there they go past turn 4. And Black Panther, he's dropped down a position. And Cryptic is up into P11 on the circuit right now. And he's got, obviously, a mountain to climb as well. Now, we will expect the pit stops to be very, very soon. So keep an eye out. I didn't do much research into the strategy because usually my commentator RaceBot does it on a Tuesday. So I don't have a clue on what these drivers are going to do. So this is going to be a surprise, but I'm guessing most people are going to do soft to medium. Some people might do medium to soft, I don't know. If someone could comment in the chat and give me confirmation that it is soft to medium, that would be lovely. Yeah, oh brilliant. Okay, soft to medium, that's fine. I've got confirmation from Onyx. I know Onyx, he's raced in top tiers in many leagues, so I trust him. And he's on the same esports team as me, so thanks, Onyx. So it is soft to mediums, or mediums to soft. If I was at the bottom half of the grid, I would do mediums to soft. That's what I'll probably do on Thursday, because that's where I'll probably most likely qualify. No, I didn't, because I wasn't paying attention to the VSR chat earlier on today. Yeah. I really should have been, really, because I forgot that other leagues race in Brazil this week as well. I'm not going to mention what other leagues they are, but it's nice and they're nicely outlined, so, yeah. But anyway, Julian, oh my word, Julian's going to try for a move around here. That'll be insane if he does it. Oh no, Archie's out. Archie's out the race, and we got a virtual safety car. I think Aidenator could play this strategy well. He can go into the pits, actually. He can go into the pits now. But I don't think he's going to. No, he's not. Not that surprised. I don't check the regular chat. I'm mainly the F1 chat, you mean? Or the actual visual racing chat. But anyway, Archie's left. But we got a few people taking advantage of the virtual safety car. That's J. Cole, Entity, Rocky, and Julian. So they are going to go into the pit lane. DRS is enabled. So these guys are not going to lose that much time. So that will help them claim those positions. Entity is on the hards. So, yeah. I wonder why Entity's on the hards. Jack Sefo is down in last place out of the finishers, the ones that are on the hards. So, not really surprised. Someone says mediums won't make it from lap 7, Onyx. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was a bit too... Julian's out. Where's Julian? Julian's... Oh, I've given him bad luck today. He said he was going to do well in this track. Oh, Julian, you let me down. I probably must have been at the start of turn 4. Oh, my God, Julian. How could you? I must get out of the box right now. I must get out of the box right now when Julian's racing. Oh, dearie me. It happened on Saturday as well. Julian didn't have the best of races either. Ah, God damn you. Right, let's get back to the race. F for Julian in the chat. Yes, F for Julian in the chat. Right. So, Cryptic on Kai Bacchini once again. Now, Kai's been doing very well to try and hold off to Cryptic. He's doing very good defensive, I think. The best defense I've seen so far in this lead for him. Yes, he is. He is holding up a massive train at the moment. From P2 all the way down into P4. So if he doesn't get a move on defending, if he doesn't pull away, the likes of Galbaban, the likes of Shadow, the likes of Krutitz, they can catch up to him quite easily. So he's got to start pulling away soon, really. He is dropping a little bit on pace at the moment. He's now 6.8 seconds behind the leader. So I won't be surprised if Cryptic may get to move on him anytime soon. Or if I was him, I would pit in the next couple of laps to possibly try and do the undercut on these guys. But we'll see. This train could get interesting. Watch for Lawmans. Watch for Lawmans. Lawmans could be the key here to for them, because Lawmans could take advantage of this. I won't be surprised if Lawmans does take advantage of this. He's just stepping back just for a little bit, which I think is good for him. And yeah, I agree with what you said, Onyx. I obviously was pointing it out earlier. Someone, JSR says easy win for Jake. It could still happen, actually. It could still happen. We could see Shadow win still. I don't know. We could see the medium just soft, maybe be a bit faster. We don't know. So, if he bottles it, I'll blame you, JSR, because you called it first. You called it first, JSR. So, yeah. I'll blame it on you if you say it. Right. How many rounds of this battle? I think it's around 4, 5, or something like that. Now the gap's up to 7.4. Oh, Jake's already up another position. Look at this. The softs are really starting to die here. And Marky Mark has got a penalty. Jake's now up into 4th. Now, Jake's going to catch up to that train as well. So this could get very interesting, because this train needs to move soon. I'm sure Jake will know that the other guys are a lot slower than him. So, I wonder what his lap time would have been if he did do qualifying, Shadow. I wonder. Oh, these three are just all tightly close together. It's just getting ever so intense. Kai doing well to defend, but he can't defend for too long. He's probably the more times that they get a battle, you're gonna waste your tyres, and it's not gonna help you towards the end of your stint as well. So, to be honest, I would probably be in the same position on Thursday. So he's in. To be honest, I would probably those cars would have passed me by now, but that just goes to show Kai's trying well to defend. And Kai is in the pits. Not surprised there. No penalties from the top 5 at the moment. As Jake will be in the lead after these guys are pit. Now, I'm almost comfortable that Aidenator will come out ahead of Kai. Almost certainly, because he was about 7 or 8 seconds ahead. So, unless Aidenator makes so many mistakes, Aidenator's going to win this. Aidenator's going to win this. That's just my prediction anyway. And, actually, I'm going to make predictions now. I'm going to predict Aidenator P1 and Jake P2. I'm not going to predict P3 because there's quite a few people in contention for P3. And it can go flat in my face if I predict someone. So, I'm going to predict those two. I think Jake's going to have a massive comeback. I'm sure there was another race where Jake had a good comeback as well. I can't remember which one it was. But Kai is on to... Oh, Kai's doing a 2-stop then. So he's on to another set of the softs. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Aidenator got disqualified from USA, so he's got a point to prove. So this will help him with his points. Now Kai will have to pit again. Or was he meant to do that? I did say a few people are going to try the 2-stop. We'll see if that works. I don't know. I think the 1-stop is faster. I did do a bit of practice and between the 2-stop and the 1-stop. In some other tracks in Brazil, even when doing open lobbies, I just feel like the 1-stop is faster. Like, you're going to gain so more time. You're going to be much more on the pace as well. And you're going to lose so much less time. So, 1-stop I think is the best decision. And that's what most people... Lawmans has opted for it. So, Lawmans is on the mediums. And so is Marky Mark as well. Marky Mark did get a 5-second stop go. So, yeah. And I do believe most of you in the chat will probably most likely be doing the 1-stop as well if you are racing. But, yeah. So, I know Onyx will, because Onyx said about the strategy earlier on. So, Jake obviously stays out. Interestingly, that Aidenator and Cryptic are keeping on those soft sides for quite a bit, actually. To be fair, I don't think that's going to make much difference. Yeah, I agree, JSR. I totally agree. I mean, if he did that, I think maybe he thought that he can't get his mediums up to temperature. But yeah, he might have thrown away the podium, he might have. Kai might have thrown away a chance for podium, so... Which is sad, because I want him to get a podium, but he was so close as well. I just hope that it pays off for him, the strategy, but at the moment it's not. He's not gaining that much time on those softs again. So, I don't know. It's going to be a tough call. So, yeah. I still stand by my position, and I think I'm going to predict Cryptic for P3. That's going to be my top 3 predictions now. It is decided. I was torn, but now I have a thing I know who my top 3 is. So, hopefully it's right. All Jake needs to do is get past Cryptic, and I'll get my prediction 100% correct. But Cryptic is in the pits. So, oh, Cryptic, no! Cryptic's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. What a shame from Cryptic. That might... Oh, he's lost a front wing as well. Where did he get damaged there? Interesting. Very interesting. So that moves a few people up a few places. I think Jake and Crucix will get a good gap in the pit stops, and that will help them gain a few positions. They'll be on the softs till right until the end of this race. So that's going to help them quite a lot. So, we'll see. I'm looking at the gap now to leader. Aidenator. Yeah, Aidenator's going to be way ahead of Kai. I thought so. I had a feeling. I'm not sure how long the pit stops are around here. Fastest lap so far is from Aidenator, so he's been really fast. Now let's look at the battle between Crucix and Shadow, which has been going on, I think, pretty much for very much all season long. So this is nice to see. So here we go on Crucix. He's gonna... Nope, he's staying back. His ERS mode is on 0, so he is opted to stay. on ERS mode 0. And he could have a go again. He's got plenty of ERS to make it through turn 4. No, not quite. I don't think he's going to try for another move yet. Meanwhile, J. Cole is having a battle with Entity. J. Cole, he got the move done nicely there. J. Cole is up into 9th place. A few of these guys did have to pit for the mediums quite early on. It is a bit of a risk to see if these guys can do it. I don't know. Oh, Marky Mark spun. Oh, that was a save. That was a save from Marky Mark. I mean, oh my word. That was a save, if I do say my... How did he not damage the car? GG. GG. I would have damaged my car in a heartbeat if I bottled it in that corner. Right, we've got Aiden in the pits. He's going to still be comfortably in the net lead anyway, so it's not going to make much of a difference for him. So, Aidenator is... Oh, a bit of a slide from Aidenator, but that's not going to affect him in any way. So, I do believe there was a red ball or Crutis. Yeah, that's what it was. And we do have our first penalty from Kai Bacchini, a 3-second time penalty. This could change the race situation. And Brazil is not a place where not many... Well, Brazil is a place where not many people get penalties here. It's quite a much flowing track, and you have a much more space to plant your car, really. So, you only struggle if you try to get the heats into those tyres, and you probably will get the track limits. I don't know. Saying that, I'll probably end up getting penalties in Brazil on Thursday in my ILR race. So, not going to say anything more. Now, I can't remember what the window is for the mediums when they're going to pit. Probably about lap 22, I think, is where they're going to pit. So we just joined us. Welcome to ILRPC. Still no sign of Ruben, so I'm pretty much been on my own since the very start. So, hopefully Ruben could join me next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Kai's just losing so much time right now. Lawmans could gain again. He probably will gain due to that penalty anyway. But I don't know. I don't know. I think the order could not... I think maybe Lawmans can get pitted. Actually, no. Lawmans already pitted. Oh, my predictions keep changing all the time because Cryptic's now down into 7th. Oh, I don't know, but I don't know. I really don't know. Guys, get your predictions in on who you think is going to get into the podium. This is a race where I can't call it. There may be some drivers that are seeing things that I'm not, but the weather is not changing. It's getting darker. So it looks like it is going to stay as it is. It's kind of like a nice sunset. JSR says, I still believe in Jake. But you're not going to believe in Crutis because Crutis has got a time penalty. And Aidenator will need to get past Crutis ASAP because he's going to be stuck in quite a massive traffic. That's probably not going to affect him anyway. But still, that might cause to have a long train later on down the line as well between Lawmans and Cryptic and stuff. I think, to be fair, Rocky did pit quite early, so I'm guessing he might have to pit again as well. So Rocky will probably go on the soft compounder tyres. That's what I think. And we got Crooks in the pits. I'm not really that surprised. Oh, Jade's going in the pits as well. Right, I am shocked. I thought one of them were going to pit at the same time. Now, it'll be interesting to see where they come out of the rest of the guys. Right, so, Jake. Jake and Krutsit on the soft. Oh, Jake's really dropped. I mean, Krutit's really dropped, I mean. Did he get held up in his pit stop? Where's Krutsit? I can't see him. Has he got held up? I don't know. Where is he? Oh, he's down in P8 now. That was probably a badly executed by the crew. I don't know, but wow. I'm shocked. I'm shocked from Krutsit. He's going to be fastest to try and gain, but wait, it is getting darker. Actually, no, it's just me. It's just me. I'm imagining things. I don't see any dark clouds, thank goodness. That will probably be the end of my curses if that happens. But this has been an interesting race so far, mainly in terms of strategy more than anything. As Rocky then, here comes Rocky on Krutsit now. Krutsit is kind of like going side to side like a roller coaster here. Here comes Rocky onto the right hand side, and does he take P5? Yes, he does. So Rocky. No, it's not going to get darker, JSR. It's just there's some bits where there's clouds, but it's not going to get darker. I'm calling it now. It's not going to get darker. But if it does get darker, the ones on the hards, they would play it perfectly. I don't know. Oh my god. It's just, there's so much that can happen in this race. The only thing I can confirm is Aidenator's going to win. That's the only thing I know. But I don't know how everything else is going to play out as well. So we got Rocky and Cryptic and Krutsit all having a battle of their own. Krutsit is getting held up by these guys. So Krutsit is getting very worried because he knows, well, Krutsit is going to probably try and defend off Rocky. All they're going side by side again. Oh! Oh my word, that made me jump. That made me jump. But wow, how did that end up without a crash? Wow. I'm quite shocked about that. So gonna go side by side again into turn 4. This is gonna get absolutely intense. I mean, I can't watch this, but I mean, we could see potentially could be potentially Lawman's, Jake and Cryptic. That could be a battle for the podium. So who out of Lawman's, Jake or Cryptic can get P2 and P3? Let us know in the chat. I think or Krutit's maybe, because Krutit's is 4 tenths behind. Krutit's, yeah. I think he's on. I think the ones that are doing the medium to soft, they played that superbly. And, oh no, Kai's got a penalty for speeding. That's going to be added to his race. At the moment, he's got an 8-second penalty altogether. So he's going on to the mediums. And Krutsit has got past Cryptic, but maybe is he going to? I really don't know, but the order has probably changed on his head. Maybe due to that penalty, he might have got held up a bit more. But this might have costed also Kai a chance for the points as well if he doesn't get positions down. Unless the guys on the mediums really start to struggle. But yeah, someone said first Jake, second Aidenator, third Krutsit. I don't know. I still think Aidenator's going to do it. Aidenator, I know, is a good defender. I haven't seen Aidenator pick up any penalties. So I think I'm going to have to give it to Aidenator, really. Yeah, we'll have to give it to him. I'm going to think that he's going to win. And if he gets jinxed, then it's my fault. So we've just passed halfway already. Oh, Jake! No, Cryptic and Krutsit, they were so close again going through that center S. I mean, That was insane. Honestly, if Jake does a last to first, that will be incredible. That will be my driver of the day right there. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. If you're a person that could do from last to first, I think you can. So, I know I'm not meant to be biased, but it will be amazing too. I like people that come from last to first. It's just a nice little challenge. So, fingers crossed, Shadow, that, you know, we'll see. I'm not getting any bias anymore, okay? It's unfair to the other drivers. So, yeah, we'll see anyway. Everyone is pitted, I believe. So, looking like, unless anyone has any huge hiccups, the order could stay as they are. But we'll see anyway. As Lawman is having a little bit of a rev glitch. Which is, no, you know, oh no, you don't want to hear that. You do not want to hear that. There we go. There we go. I don't know why a few people getting rev glitches. Right, so Rocky and Marky Mark have pitted. They're going on to the softs. Rocky has, but I think Marky Mark's going to do the same. And Jackson he's pitting as well. The ones on the softs are going to be incredibly fast. I don't know why Entity's not pitting. But maybe he thinks that those hard tyres could last a bit longer. Wait, did he have a stop already? Let me just check. Oh, yes, he has stopped because he had issue earlier. Or did he go on the hards anyway? Oh, Aidinators. Oh, JSR, you might be right. You might be right. Right, JSR, if you, sweets on me if you get 100% prediction. Because it's looking likely. It's looking likely. I've never had someone on the stream, and well, it's not a commentator, get 100% prediction before. You could be the first person, mate. Oh, Galbaban's off! Galbaban is off. I don't know where he's gone. Ugh. Did he have a spin? Did he spin on his own? I don't know. I really don't know. That will allow Entity to come back up into P9. Let's get the tyres up again. J. Cole might be struggling on those memes as well. We could have Black Panther potentially catching up. Black Panther is looking very racy behind him as well. Is Cruted's going to get past Lawman though? That's what JSR needs to get a 100% prediction. So at the moment, you know, we'll see. I did say I wasn't going to predict, but later on I predicted because, you know, I want to make the stream interesting for the viewers to watch. I mean, it's good to watch that way. So if you're liking the stream so far, don't forget to click the little the thumbs up button. I was trying to think of another word, but it just, for some reason, it just did not come out of my mouth. And also subscribe as well and turn notifications on so you know when to expect a stream next. Don't forget we've got the other ILR streams happening. We've got ILR PS4 on Thursday. I'm racing and commentating, so I'm racing at 6:30 with ILR 8, and I'm commentating ILR 5 at 8. Why did I say 8:30? I said 6:30 for ILR 8. There we go. I have got a commentator joining me for ILR 5 on Thursday. I'm excited. I'm actually excited, actually. I won't be on my own. I prefer someone with me anyway, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It usually goes by a lot quicker when I have a co-com anyway. So, yeah. It'll be our first time commentating together as well. So, can't wait! I'm not going to give it away who it is unless he can reveal himself, but I don't know. I kind of want it to be left as a surprise, really. Meanwhile, Kai's gained some time on Black Panther. Don't forget, Black Panther's tyres are going to start to die pretty soon. And also, Onyx has said that Jake's tyres might fly off the cliff on lap 32. That is a bold prediction. But it could be. because I don't know. Let me just check. If they do medium to softs, I believe they can last 14 laps to softs on race trim towards the end. Am I right? Correct me if I'm not right though, because it'll be intriguing. But yeah, I'm sure it can last 14 laps, so they should be alright, or maybe 13. We'll see anyway. J. Cole, I mean, I'm worried for J. Cole. He might get a puncher soon if he's not careful. Yes, I got something right. Thanks, Onyx. Thank you, Onyx. I swear, you're hired. If you're, if I'm doing this solo again next week for Abu Dhabi, you're hired as my strategist. Only joking. I will actually do some research next week properly. Meanwhile, Kai Bacchini, he's got past Black Panther. Not really a surprise anyway, as Kai is on fresher tyres, and potentially he could get past J. Cole as well if he can find the pace a little bit as well. So Kai will be on still be a decent points finish. I'm sure he'll be happy with it, but in a way he kind of wish he would go on to the one stop, but I think he'll still be happy anyway. Because the main goal really is to finish. I don't think he finished last week. Actually he did. I can't remember. But no, he didn't. He didn't finish last week. So, right, not going to say anything. I know Kate will be in the chat, be like, no, 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 no. So I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say anything. And, oh, yes, okay. That is intriguing. That is intriguing. Jake is within 3 seconds of Aidenator. Now, don't forget, guys. Aidenator has got a 3-second time penalty. Let me check penalties for the top 4. So, Aidenator is on 1 penalty and 2 warnings. Jake, he is only on 1 warning. Lawman's is on 2 warnings. And I'll check Cryptic as well whilst I'm at it. Crutzit is on 1 penalty and 2 warnings. And Cryptic is got a 5-second time penalty, but I do believe he served it. No, he didn't. So that will be added to the end of the race. So, only person in the top 5 not to get a penalty is Jake. So Jake could win this. Did I say cake? Onyx said to me, it sounded like I said cake instead of Jake. Oh my god, if I did that, I'm so sorry. Oh, that is intriguing. Why did the stream die? I don't know. Right, sorry about that. The stream died for a minute there. I'm not entirely sure. I might have pressed a button by accident. Oh my word. Sorry about that. Jeez. Right, I think we're back now. I think we are back. I think that's why I should keep my stream deck on the table this time. I was wondering why we were losing less viewers. But yeah, let us know if we're back, guys. Oh, Kai's dropped it as well. He's down into 10th. Now 9th. So, or I think maybe people might have overtaken him. I'm not sure. But I didn't see what happened for him. I was mainly concentrating on what's been happening with my internet. But, oh my god. How long was the stream out for, guys? I can't really remember, to be honest. Yeah, I think Kai's got a bit of front wing damage, I think, because his teammates got past him as well, unless Kai could get past him, maybe. Going side by side. Yep, I think he's going to go back, but I think the damage is done, really. Because he's going to get, yeah, oh, couple of minutes. Oh my god, I'm literally so sorry. Right, I'm going to keep the stream deck on. I might have rubbed against the button, that was probably why. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, no! Entity spun. So the Hasses were having a good race. Now they're having not the best race. And now I think Gelberband has got past him as well. Yes, he has. So, there he goes. Yeah, it did look like it. I don't know. I didn't see what happened beforehand, but it could be. I don't know. I didn't really see what happened to judge what happened. But we'll see anyway. Yes, he did miss the overtake for the lead, mainly because my internet died. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's why I get Racebug to stream, because he has better internet than me on PC and better graphics card. But anyway, we've got 2 more laps. Jake is remarkably going to be doing a last to first challenge. That will be insane. Cruises will get P2 by the looks of things. Let me check penalties for Cruises and Normans actually. Cruises, 1 penalty, so he's still on 1. What about Normans? Normans, no penalties. Okay, so Cruz is on 3 seconds. Normans doesn't have any. So at the moment, Normans will be P3. So JSR, you shouldn't really predict, because otherwise things like that happen. But yeah, to be honest, I'm rubbish with predictions as well. I predicted Jake P2 and Aiden Ace P1, but Jake was able to get that great move done. Yeah, it could happen. He could get 3 seconds actually. J. Cole is now up into 7th. So J. Cole with 28 laps of medium tires and then still in 7th. That's just insane. Props to J. Cole in the McLaren. But Jake has completed the unexpected. He has started last on the grid and he is first across the line. He wins the Brazilian Grand Prix. I had no doubts he was going to do it. Well done to Jake. Aidenator P2. Fruitits P3. Oh, Lord. And he binned it on the line. Wait, so did Lawmans get a penalty? Or did he have a battle or something? Oh, he was only 5. So, Recruitits was pushing to try and make sure he can get that buffer. Because he was 5 tenths clear at that point. That was so close. So yeah, your 100% prediction was right for the first time in my stream. Oh my god, look at this. Battle for 9th between the Ferraris of NC. Actually no, it wasn't. NC Galbaband and Marky Mark, I think it was. Was it Marky Mark? Wow, that looks incredible. That looks insane. That looks insane. So he missed the battle for the lead there. But, yeah. But Jake takes it. And a deserving one at that. I'm going to let the podium go by. I think. I'm going to let that go. I'm so happy for him. He deserved it. He had a great drive all race. He made little to no mistakes. Mediums to soft tyres as well. Crutis did the same. Brilliant drive from 2 of them. So I think with these PC drivers, mediums to soft could be faster. But on other tiers, it might be the soft to mediums is faster. So don't assume. If you're watching this and you're still racing this week, don't assume that it will be the same in your tier, because each platform is different. So it could be that soft to mediums might be faster in your tier on Thursday or Friday. So, you know, it is up to you when you practice. So, Jake wins from Adelaide to 2nd. Cruisit, Len Normand, Cryptic Black Panther, J-Car Rocky, NC and Galvand. Round up your top 10. Then we've got your finishers of Kai Bacchini, Marky Mark, Super GR and Jack Zefo. And your non-finishers are Julian and Archie. So that has been ILRPC. There were a few technical issues, but we got through it, guys. We got through it. And I'm going to change stream scene quite quickly before it goes. There we go. Nailed that. And I've nailed that as well. So, we'll be back next week for the final round of the ILR PC. It's been a pleasure to cover quite a bit of the season, actually. And I'm excited for the last round. It's only one final round of this league remaining. Oh my god, this is gonna be. It's gonna be an emotional one next week. I'm probably gonna have tissues, but yeah. Well done, Jake. He's in the chat, but yeah. But anyway, we got ILR GT tomorrow. I'm commentating on that. And we got ILR PS4 on Thursdays with ILR 6, 7 and 8 on at 6:30. ILR 5, 4 and 1 on at 8 o'clock. Then ILR Xbox on Friday at 7:30. So, thank you for watching. I've been JessGames95. Hopefully the stream was alright, guys. Hopefully I hardly ever stream on PC, so this was the first time I did it on YouTube by myself, so yeah. Hopefully Racebug will be back next week. I think it was an internet issue, so hopefully his internet gets fixed very soon. So have a good evening, everybody. Rest of the evening, and we will see you next week. Good night.